Where do you think Van Gogh rates in the history of art?
Well, big question, but to me, Van Gogh is the finest painter of them all.
If you had a time machine, where in history would you visit first? It's a question that Doctor Who fans like to ask a lot. The Doctor and Ruby have just taken a trip to Abbey Road Studios in the 1960s, and had a musical run-in with the Beatles at the very beginning of their career. Which makes this a great opportunity for us to head down memory lane, and visit some of the other moments in history where the TARDIS has shown up.
Hi.
Hi. Who's your friend?
Charles Dickens.
Okay.
Whenever the Doctor and their friends travel to the past, there's a high chance they'll run into a famous face. The TARDIS might actually have a saying for that.
I just need to triangulate. Could you tell me what year this is?
It's 1666.
Oh, stay away from London. Wait a minute. Apple tree, apple? Man holding an apple in 1666. Are you Sir Isaac Newton?
Sir Isaac?
Oh, not yet. Spoilers.
And of course, just because it's Doctor Who, whenever there's a historical figure near the TARDIS, you can bet there's also some monsters involved. Whether it's running from werewolves with Queen Victoria, chasing off scavenger aliens with Nikola Tesla,
Nothing, I just wanted you to take it. Tesla now! Crash the ship!
or even dealing with Winston Churchill's army of Daleks.
Advance! Our new secret weapon! What do you think? Quite something, eh?
What are you doing here?
I am your soldier.
When it comes to meeting figures from Earth's past, we can't forget about the Doctor's companions. It's their history after all. Since they're usually from Earth, it's always a big moment when a companion gets a chance to meet some of their heroes from the past.
And this is Dr. King from Dexter Avenue Baptist Church.
What? Martin Luther King?
That's correct.
Oh my days. My nan loves you.
Adventures through time aren't always about making famous friends though. Sometimes the Doctor finds themselves wrapped up in real, pivotal moments in Earth's history, including the moment of its creation, where the Doctor took Donna on her first trip through time.
Oh, I think that's the Isle of Wight.
Eventually, gravity takes hold. Say, one big rock, heavier than the other, starts to pull other rocks towards it. All the dust and gas and elements get pulled in, everything piling in until you get the Earth.
The Doctor has even seen the Earth's eventual destruction, where he took Rose Tyler for her first trip through time. Yeah, maybe Donna wins this one. When traveling through time, the Doctor often finds themselves at the center of history, but occasionally, they also have a hand in causing it. You know that meteorite that wiped out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago? Well, the Doctor might have had something to do with that.
An escape pod.
My guards evacuating the ship.
It may be of some small consequence to know we've travelled backwards in time some 65 million years.
Big deal.
Think about it.
Yep, turns out that meteor was a space freighter from the future, which the Cybermen then planned to crash into the Earth. I love this show. While the Doctor was able to save humanity, there was another unfortunate cost in the loss of his companion, Adric, who was still on board the crashing freighter. In fact, a lot of the Doctor's adventures into the past serve as reminders of the occasional dangers of time travel, as getting too involved means you might have to make a difficult choice to keep history on track.
Don't you see? That's why the soothsayers can't see the volcano. There is no volcano. Vesuvius is never going to erupt. The Empire of ours stealing all his power. They're going to use it to take over the world.
But you can change it back.
I can invert the system, set off the volcano and blow them up, yes, but that's the choice, Donna. It's Pompeii or the world.
Oh my God.
If Pompeii is destroyed, then it's not just history. It's me. I make it happen.
It's not always an easy decision to make, but such is the burden of a Time Lord. Because imagine how strange things might get if history is changed. The Doctor isn't the only time traveler in the Whoniverse, and some of the others have different ideas about interfering in time. Like the Sontarans, who plan to conquer Earth from 1855 by joining the Crimean War.
Where in the battle are we? How many Russian troops are the British fighting? What's happening in Sebastopol?
This is word you keep using. Russians. They're not fighting Russians. They're fighting Sontarans.
Taste the victory, my soldiers. Breathe in the rotting stench of our vanquished foes. Onward to domination. Sontar!
Did you catch that? Sontar what? In fact, dealing with meddling time travelers is something the Doctor has been doing since their earliest days traveling the universe. In 1066, the Doctor met the Monk, another time traveler with his own Tardis. He had plans to interfere with a Viking invasion that would change the course of history. Fortunately, the Doctor managed to stop him in maybe the funniest way possible.
What's he done? He's taken my dimensional control. He's ruined my time machine. I'm marooned. Marooned!
Oof, messing with another man's TARDIS, that'll cost you. Even though the Doctor spends a lot of time protecting history, we should mention that they also like to bend the rules of time just a little bit. Although, to be fair, it's usually for a good cause, like showing a beloved historical figure their legacy in the future. Vincent van Gogh's trip to see his own artwork on display in the future isn't just an iconic moment of Doctor Who, it's also a great summary of what makes the historical part of the show so important. Sooner or later, we all end up being a part of history, and to a time-traveling alien, we already are. But to see the past through the Doctor's eyes and revisit some of our greatest accomplishments in time, well, that's just a great way to understand what makes humanity so special. I'll just let this bit speak for itself.
He transformed the pain of his tormented life into ecstatic beauty. Pain is easy to portray, but to use your passion and pain to portray the ecstasy and joy and magnificence of our world, no one had ever done it before. Perhaps no one ever will again. To my mind, that strange, wild man who roamed the fields of Provence was not only the world's greatest artist, but also one of the greatest men who ever lived.
Vincent, sorry. I'm sorry, is it too much?
No. They are tears of joy. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Sorry about the beard.
It's okay, you can cry. We all cried. I'll give you a minute. But in the meantime, don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel, and let me know, what other historical figures do you think the Doctor should go see next?